Top 4 Disturbing Incidents Caught on Home Security Camera Footage. This scary footage is definitely a fright zone for any parent to witness. It was a typical April afternoon in Silver City, but for one young girl, it quickly turned into a true scary story. The footage from a home security camera in the area captured her being followed for several blocks by a man in a gray-colored car. The girl noticed the car following her and quickly realized she needed to take action. She spotted a large truck parked on the side of the road and used it as cover to hide. As she hid behind the truck, the creepy man in the vehicle stopped his car, expecting her to come back into view, but when she didn't, she stalled there for a while, making the situation even more spooky for the young girl. Eventually the car drove off, but the girl knew that it was only a temporary reprieve. The footage displayed the girl's fear as she stood there, unsure of what to do next, but a relief as she saw the car drive by without stopping again. However, her relief was short-lived, as the car reversed and the driver tried to talk to her, but the girl, smartly, kept repositioning herself out of view, making the driver leave. Finally, the girl made a run for it, leaving the creepy man behind. The footage captured her running away, and the true scary story of her being followed by a stranger came to an end. The footage was shared with the police, who were able to identify and interview the driver, but he was not arrested, as he had not committed any crime. But the footage remained as a reminder of how frightening and unpredictable the world can be. The home security camera in Dodge City, Kansas captured the spine-chilling home robbery of 23-year-old Stacy O'Brien. Though the robbery occurred while she was home, she was held hostage by the robbers, unable to move or fight back. The footage showed a man holding her in a headlock while another man and woman, her supposed friend Amanda, rummaged through her belongings.
Okay.
Don't move.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
As the robbery progressed, the true mystery lay in how the three of them managed to get into the house in the first place. It turns out that Amanda, who had been a close friend of Stacy's, had come to her door earlier that day with two other men, pretending to be there for a friendly visit. Stacy had let them in without hesitation, never suspecting that they had sinister intentions. The man holding Stacy in the headlock noticed the cord and assumed it was for a camera somewhere in the house.
It's just court. It's just...
Oh my God,
guys. Really?
Where's the camera? Shut the door and lock.
Please, I need...
Where's the camera?
Oh my God.
Lock the door. Don't say nothing. Where is it?
It's on the wall.
Okay, where's the video footage? Where's the footage?
It's Wi-Fi.
Where's the footage?
It's not there. It's wireless. Just
The three robbers frantically searched for the camera, but it was too late. The footage of the entire robbery was already being uploaded to the cloud in real time. As they realized there was nothing they could do to get rid of the footage, the three robbers turned on each other in fear of being caught. One of them can be heard saying,
You did this.
no. No, don't put this on the ground. Really? You're going to try and make it look like I...
They eventually unplugged the camera, but it was already too late. The robbery continued, and the three thieves left with a set of tools, a safe, and cash Stacy had saved up for school and rent. Fortunately, Stacy was able to escape unharmed. Later, Amanda and one of the men were arrested by the sheriffs, but the other man, the one who held Stacy in a headlock, remains at large. The true scary story of this home invasion is not just the robbery itself, but the betrayal of trust by someone who was considered a friend. In March of 2018, a family in Arizona was awakened by a strange feeling of unease. As they began to move around their home, they quickly realized that multiple items were missing. The night before, everything had been in its place, but now, as they looked around, They couldn't find their jewelry, cash, and other valuable possessions. Determined to find out what had happened, the family reviewed their home security cameras. At 3:30 in the morning, the cameras captured something that made their blood run cold. There in the footage, they saw two men, one armed, moving stealthily through their home while they slept on couches only feet away. One of the men was walking around the family looking for valuables and handing them to the other man, who was standing just outside the house. The family immediately called the police upon seeing the footage. The cops opened an investigation, but despite their best efforts, they were never able to find the two men in the video. The family was left with a sense of fear and unease, haunted by the knowledge that these mysterious strangers had been in their home while they slept, and that they may never be caught. The event was unexplained and eerie, a true horror story. Before we get to number 1, subscribe to our Fright Zone channel now to ensure a steady stream of hair-raising content just like this. The home security camera footage captured the break-in of a home in Las Vegas on the night of November 7th, 2021 at 4:30 a.m. The footage shows 16-year-old Bree Johnson sleeping on the couch in the living room with the TV on. Suddenly, from around the corner appears a man who had only moments earlier broken into the house. But instead of reacting, he stays inside and just stands there, watching Bree sleep. This goes on for several minutes until Bree wakes up and sees the man right above her. She screams for her mother, causing the intruder to flee the home. Police were immediately called by Bree's mother, but by the time they arrived, the intruder was long gone. Strangely, the man stole nothing, and the family thoroughly searched but discovered nothing was missing. This brought into question the man's true intent for being there that night. The footage is the only piece of evidence relating to the incident, and the police were unable to determine how the man entered the house or who he was. Even today, this man remains unidentified, and the incident remains a mystery and a source of terror for the family. The eerie and creepy nature of the man's actions, combined with the unexplained mystery of his true intent, has left the family feeling spooked and on edge. The footage serves as a reminder of the potential danger and fear that lurk in the darkness of the night. The incident has also left them with a sense of unease, wondering if the man will ever be caught and if he may return.